Let's talk about what we saw last night. Let's talk about that game, the New England Patriots. And there's only one way we want to talk about this game. And I think we're past the point of talking about it in the sense that is the AFC going to have to go through New England? Absolutely, it is. Right now, the team's won 8 straight games. The only winning team they got on the schedule is Buffalo in a couple weeks, and they've already beaten Buffalo. So they may finish this thing out and win it all. And they may just win all of them except the Buffalo game and really end up 14-3, which is a hell of a sketch, which is a hell of a record. I know a lot of people talk about the schedule and how easy their schedule was, but still, they have some great wins in there. I mean, great wins. They beaten Buffalo. They beaten Tampa. You know, they have great wins in if you're the New England Patriots, and it's that raise you up win, the kind of wins that helps the whole team get confidence in what the coach has been talking about. That score was 27-14 over the Jets last night, and everybody expected them to beat the Jets. And now everybody's even breaking down like, oh, they didn't play well enough. They should have blown the Jets out 27-14. Shut up with all of that. It was a great game for a team that could have had a little low right there. It was telling you if this team was full of themselves or not, and they are not. So Coach Vrabel, Mike Vrabel, has them right where they need to be, and this team looks just like it's a complete team. It's a complete team. You got reminders Stevenson's out, but Henderson is even more makes this team more dangerous than Stevenson. And your boy, he's straight power. Henderson is a big play waiting to happen at any time. He rushed for 62 yards last night, but he had 3 TDs, 2 on the ground, 1 receiving. And I want to say this, you got that kind of speed at running back, and you still got that hard running of Stevenson when he gets back. But what you also have is a young quarterback in his second year with a great set of receivers, and Stephon Diggs, who had 100 yards, and, oh my God, Holland. So they got the variance I love in receivers. Diggs is the quick guy that can move everything, run every route, but Hollins is a big guy and make all kinds of plays. So he got that diversity that I like at wide receiver. And one thing I have to say too, Drake Maye is embarking upon hollow ground. Tom Brady took his team to the Super Bowl his second year when he took over for Drew Bledsoe, and that's when they went on to beat the Rams in the Super Bowl, you know, and the rest is history. On this show, we love to talk about offense. That's quarterbacks, that's wide receivers, and we throw in some running backs. But let's take a second to talk about defense, home defense. No security system defends your home like SimpliSafe defends your home. Most systems only react to intruders once they break in, when it's too late. But SimpliSafe has real, live agents that confront potential intruders before those jokers break in. They call it Active Guard Outdoor Protection. I just got my SimpliSafe equipment. I love it. It's easy, it's great, and it's the only defender that can truly cover the playmaker. Right now, we can get you a secret early Black Friday discount. You get 60%, 60% off a new SimpliSafe system if you go to SimpliSafe.com/playmaker. That's SimpliSafe.com/playmaker to get the discount. Remember, there is no safe like SimpliSafe. Drake Maye came a few days after Tom. And came after Tom had already gone to Tampa and won a Super Bowl. So now you get from up under the shadow of saying, oh, he's coming after Tom Brady. He's replacing Tom because there's so much time had gone by and Tom had won a Super Bowl over there. So now, and Matt Jones and all of those guys have come through, and they failed as Tom's successor. So Drake Maye was supposed to have a little more freedom to grow, since we're already so far past Tom Brady. But the reality is, this great success he's having in his second season puts him right back in the hangar. You see, now, everybody that tried to live up to Tom Brady, because the Matt Jones that were coming after Tom Brady couldn't live up to Tom Brady. But the guy that everybody says, okay, just let this guy develop. Now he is living up to Tom Brady in the second year, having his team in this position, playing such efficient football, like 73% completion percentage last night, 281 yards, 1 TD, and no interception. And timely, very timely with his runs and his ability to get outside the pocket and make plays. I'm telling you, I gotta say yes. He's going to be thrown right back into that Tom Brady mix, because right now, shh, don't say nothing, but he should be the lead for the MVP. He should be in the lead for the MVP right now. And I heard them chanting it in the stadium last night. And all of his teammates are talking about how much of a natural born leader he is. This puts the pressure right squarely on his shoulders. Because now everybody's not just talking about a second-year quarterback that's playing like this or doing that. Everybody's talking about Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, when they're mentioning your name. That's a hell of a thing to live up to. But you're doing real good right now, young man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Let's see what happens. But understand, New England is for real. That solid play, that sticking to your game plan no matter what. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens when the Chiefs and all of those guys have to go through New England to get to a Super Bowl. To get to San Francisco. That's going to be interesting to watch. New England. And remember, I told you guys, I don't know if we can call them a dominant team, but they're playing dominating football. Let's keep watching it. Congratulations, New England. There's nobody catching them. I think it's like three games up on Buffalo, and they already beat Buffalo and have Buffalo again. It's the only winning team still on the schedule. New England knocking them down. I gotta say, man, that means you're gonna get MVP and with the quarterback Drake Maye. You gotta get Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel, the only coach in the history that's gone 8-2, at least 8-2, not 9-2, with the first year as head coach of a franchise. He did this in Tennessee, and now he's doing it when he returned home to New England. Different kind of coach, man. You can't do nothing but give that man his props. Mike Vrabel, you're a bad man. I got to give you your props.